Hello, guys, and welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Hope you guys have had a good day today as we are here now for the live match watch along as Arsenal taking on PSV in the Champions League. First group game for Arsenal, and I'm sure the Arsenal fan community well excited to be back in the Champions League. So, guys, just share the team news on the screen, and players are on the pitch just shaking hands with the officials. We should be underway in a moment. As you guys could see, Arsenal lining up with 4 at the back, 3 in midfield, and 3 up front. PSV going with the 4 at the back and 5 in midfield, 1 up front, slightly more defensive for PSV, which could suit Arsenal, but depends whether they'll be able to break them down. How's it going, Ryan? Mr. Barnsley, 2023. Ryan saying 4-1 to Arsenal. How's it going, mate? Good to have you with us. Hope you've had a good day. And welcome to the show, mate. 4-1. Yep, you could be right. I think that could be a good shout, actually, as I'm expecting that Arsenal will be strong in this fixture. As PSV, good team, but I just don't think away from home they're going to be able to deal with Arsenal very well with the fact of how we know Arsenal can play. They can be very attacking, play at speed. Be interested to see how PSV deal with it and whether they've got that same pace to get at Arsenal as well. Mr. Barnsley, 2023. I'm going to scrap the 2023. Too much of a mouthful saying, hey up, everyone. How's it going? Nice one, Ryan. Thanks for that, mate. And yeah, good to have you with us, mate. As I say, hope you've had a good day. So thank you for that, Ryan, Mr. Barnsley. Ben, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Good to see you. Ben saying I would be watching the the Millwall game, but I don't have it on TV. Right, yes, so some championship games going on tonight as well, isn't there, guys? So we will keep an eye on those results as well. So yeah, sorry you can't watch it, Ben. That's disappointing, mate. Obviously, if you haven't got access to it, but a lot of media companies these days covering the telly. So all I'd say to you guys, Google it. Google it. You never know. You might find that you have got it on a channel that you didn't know. So Google it. It's always worth a try. So yeah, thanks for that, Ben. Sorry if you're not able to watch your team tonight, but welcome to the show. Stevie saying hi, Gaz and chat. Nice one, Stevie. Always appreciate you making yourself available, mate. I hope you've had a good day as well, Stevie. Only talked to you very briefly today, so hope you've had a good one. As now we are about to have kick-off as Arsenal now about to get us underway. Ben saying Yorkshire Derby tonight in the EFL Championship. I've not had a chance to look. I know half of the championship played last night, the other half playing tonight. So should be let's have a look. Yeah, Blackburn, they've all kicked off. Only goals in that one is Watford, West Brom at the moment, which is 1-1. No goals in any of the other games. And as as you say, mate, yep, the Yorkshire Derby, Hull City v Leeds tonight. Also, another interesting fixture there is Blackburn v Sunderland. That could be potentially a good game as well. So thanks for that, Ben. Yep, that will be an interesting fixture. We'll watch out for the result of that as and when we get the opportunity. So Arsenal get us underway as they play the ball down this near side. PSV challenge for the ball and they've won it back as they play it into the centre. But Arsenal trying to press for the ball at every opportunity. And PSV just knock it back to their defensive line. So still 0-0 with Bayern and United as they're also playing tonight. That should be an interesting game. Uh, uh, Ben saying, please remember to smash the like button. Thank you for that, Ben. Nice one, mate. Crying out loud. Sorry, guys. I'm just having a bit of a technical problem here. I'm trying to sort it out quickly, but it's not playing ball. So just bear with me a second, guys. Apologies for this. It does happen once in a while. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. So where are we at now? PSV just knocked it out of play and it's gone behind for a goal kick to Arsenal. We are 4 minutes in, guys. Just 4.5 minutes in, and it's still 0-0. So Arsenal now with a goal kick. So thank you for that, Ben. Sorry about that, guys. Sorted now. Should be okay. It's my TV. I need a new TV. My TV freezes every so often, but as I say, I've invested quite a bit in Fandom, but just haven't had the money to spare for a new TV just yet. So ball played out wide now for PSV on that far side as they come back inside. Arsenal challenging for it as PSV managing to keep the possession. Scampy boy, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Scampy boy saying, love the fan den. Big up the fan. Big up the den. Big up the den. Gleed balls and it's a stupid. You're so funny, mate. You're so funny. Like I need that after I've been at work all day. What a childish ass. I think just block that Scampy boy. So yeah, I'm just gonna block that guy because he's just childish. Ben saying, come on, United, but we're going to get battered against Bayern. Well, stay positive, mate. Stay positive. You never know. It's sometimes when you get the tougher games that sometimes the players rise to the challenge. So you never know. All I know, United not been playing very well uh, recently, but like I say, that's in games where they're expected to win. Um, but like I say, Ben, you could be surprised tonight. We all could be surprised. United might pull a surprise result, rise to the challenge, if you like, if you get my meaning, because I don't think to get anything out of that game tonight. So I think that stupid. Sorry, guys. There we go, sorted. So, yes, stay positive about United. I would do, mate. You never know. So, Arsenal with the possession played forward. Now out to that far side to Saka. And Saka plays the ball in. Now coming towards the edge of the box. Arsenal getting a shot off there. Oh, and the rebound off the goalkeeper. Fell right into the path of Saka. And Saka has smashed it into the back of the net. And that gives Arsenal the lead just on 8 minutes. So Arsenal 1, PSV 1. And yes, stay positive, Ben. You never know. Let's hope United can pull off a surprise with that one. Mr. Barnsley saying, come on, Hull City, beat Leeds. Oh, okay. So, but Ryan preferring Hull to win in the Yorkshire Derby tonight. So thank you for that, Ryan. Mr. Barnsley, interesting. Yeah, I wasn't sure whether you'd have a preference in that one tonight, mate, but fair enough. But yeah, that's a nice goal. Saka getting himself in the right place there to smash it in the back of the net. Yeah, really nice goal, that. It was only a tap in, really, off the rebound, but you've still got to get it on target and get in the right place. Saka could have stayed out wide in that position, really, with Arsenal committing a lot of bodies forward. So now the ball back in play as PSV now with a possession on this near side as they play it up towards the edge of the Arsenal box. Now coming inside as they get the shot off and the goalkeeper gets down low and makes the save. So Arsenal now able to build from the back as they play the ball out wide to that far side. Now played back to the goalkeeper. Ryan saying, Ben, I am here. Laugh out loud. Good. Okay, mate. Thank you for that. Ryan. Ben saying, Blackburn missed massive chances. I've listening to Soccer Special on Now TV, which talks about all football scores. Okay, mate. Well, yeah, I will be trying that kind of show in the future. I have already experimented with that type of show, but the problem is the channel still being quite new. It's very hard to attract people to the channel doing that kind of show. I've actually experimented with it already, mate. So we're going to work towards that once we've grown the fandom community a bit more, and then maybe I can try it again. But yeah, I do like that kind of show. I know what you mean, like this. What do they call it? Saturday Soccer Day and stuff. Saturday Soccer Show and stuff like that. Or Soccer Sunday. So yeah, there's a few shows like that, isn't there, on different media platforms, and I think TalkSport also do one as well, don't they? So, like I say, guys, we'll experiment with that on the channel in the future at some point. But I have already tried it. It wasn't a great success. Not that the show wasn't any good. It was just that it's very hard to attract the numbers through doing it that, because you can't specifically target. You can't get enough information in the video with regards to hashtags and stuff like that will actually help make it easier for you guys or for new football fans to find the channel. So we'll get to it, mate. But yeah, good to hear you keeping up with that, Ben. As now PSV coming forward at pace as they play the ball down the middle. Now knocked out wide to this near side. Ball cut back as Arsenal intercept it. Now Arsenal clearing their lines as they knock it out, but only to as far as outside the box. PSV picking it up again as the ball is deflected out to this near side and goes out for a throw-in. And we're just seeing that the referee stopping play for checking something. So thanks for that, Ben. Ben also saying, so I'll be in and out. So I'll be in and out hours, lads. Is that meant to be in and out? I think that's meant to be in and out. No worries, Ben. Thank you for that, mate. As I say, always good to have you with us, mate. So, yeah, sorry I'm not at my best tonight, guys. I'm a bit tired, but it's been a long few days. It's been a really, really busy, long few days. I think I'm overdue a day off, but not to worry. I don't want to miss the Champions League. It's special competition, as I'm sure you guys agree. So PSV now working the ball out wide to that far side as Arsenal challenging for it. Now they come back inside as they work towards the edge of the box, but it's cut back as Arsenal try and challenge for the ball. Now PSV playing it forward as Arsenal quickly challenge for it on the edge of the box, but PSV managing to keep possession as they now work the ball out wide to that far side, coming towards the edge of the box, looking to get the cross in as they do, but it's blocked off by Arsenal and the ball ricochets just back out to that far side further up the field. But now PSV come again as another cross comes in. This time Arsenal deflected away and Saka picks it up. Now Saka playing the ball long up the field and I think it's Jesus up front for Arsenal tonight. I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, so I knocked it long for Jesus, but he was man marked and the ball's gone back to the goalkeeper. Ben saying Dave might have tickets. He might not. It's at the Den, the Millwall game. Yeah, he might do, mate. He might do, or he might be chilling at home. I know he said he was frustrated with the club at the minute, so he was limiting how much he was going out as a protest to the owners. I think he's still going to some games, but I think he was going to cut it. He was talking about the other week about how frustrated he was with the ownership and things within the club. So I'm not sure if he'll be going. He might have what commitments. I'm not sure, Ben. As I say, he's not mentioned that he was going to the game. But thanks for that, Ben. Ben also saying, I know it's the start of the season, but Millwall have the least amount of goals in the EFL Championship with 4 goals. Yeah, yeah, it's not good, mate. But you guys just invested in new players over the summer, didn't you? New attacking players, anyway, to obviously try and strengthen the team. So maybe Ben, I don't know. Just obviously, you know better than me, mate. It's your team, but could it be that they're just taking a bit of time to settle in those new players, and that might be why you're not scoring as many goals? I'm not sure. It might be, might not be, but like you said, it is early in the season, so I suppose you got to give them a little bit of time to settle in the new players. That could always be a logical explanation. Hopefully, the new players that any of you guys have signed for your clubs do settle in fast, though, because the game's coming thick and fast now, aren't they? So Arsenal now with a throw-in on this near side. Ben saying Nesbitt needs to get his head to. Okay, mate. And Ben also saying 2-2 Watford v West Brom. Thank you, Millwall. 1-0 up against Rotherham. Get in. Cool. Good for you, mate. Hope that they keep the lead. Now, Arsenal on the attack down that far side with Saka on the ball. It comes towards the edge of the box, but it cuts it back inside. Now working away along the edge of the box as PSV challenge for it, but Arsenal keeping the possession as the ball drifts out to this near side. As now Arsenal playing it back, but then straight back again as they get in behind the defence now. Ball crossed in as it's headed behind by Gabriel Jesus as he was under pressure there trying to get the header on. Ben saying 5 goals now, not good enough though. Well, keep the faith, mate. Keep the faith. Kira236, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Kira saying, "Glory, glory, Man United." Okay, mate. So I'm presuming you want United to win tonight. As PSV coming down that far side now and cutting the ball back into goal as the goalkeeper manages to gather that and that relieves the pressure. But thank you for that, Kira. Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you had a good day. And yeah, like I was just saying to Ben, hopefully United might cause a surprise tonight. We'll have to wait and see, guys. Like I say, when they're expected, this is the thing with United at the minute. When they're expected to do well, they've been disappointing and shocking in some ways. But sometimes when they're less expected, that's when they can suddenly turn it on. So I wouldn't write United off just yet tonight. See how that game goes. Just seeing that Real Madrid only managing to beat Union Berlin in the earlier kickoff by 1 goal. So good effort by Union Berlin away from home. Quite interested to see how they do in the competition as it's their first adventure in the Champions League. Arsenal now with a possession as it's knocked out wide to this near side. Now ball crossed in and the shot comes off there and the goalkeeper gets down low, makes the save just in time as United were trying to follow up with that. Gabriel Jesus, I think, trying to latch onto that loose ball, but the goalkeeper managed to just quickly grab it before he got on the end of it. So PSV now with a long ball up the field. As both sets of players challenging for it, but PSV coming away with it. So thanks for that, Kira. And as I say, mate, welcome to the show. Ben saying Sunderland 1, Blackburn 0. Thank you, Ben. Sunderland scoring away from home then. And Ben also saying Huddersfield 1, Stoke 1, Huddersfield goal, 31st minute and 32nd minute Stoke. So only a minute apiece. Nice one, Ben. Thanks for the update, yeah. So that's going to be a tight game then by the sounds of it throughout the evening. Thank you for the info there, Ben. Top stuff, mate. Arsenal now on the attack as they play the ball out wide to that far side. Now Saka coming into the box as he cuts it back. Now Arsenal with a shot. Oh, and it's a peach of a goal right into that corner on the far side, low and hard. And the goalkeeper went the right way, but he couldn't get near it. Trossard there with a beautiful goal. Absolute peach of a goal. I don't know why the goalkeeper getting really stressed there, the PSV keeper, but well, you can't really do much about that, to be fair, other than defend better. PSV did leave themselves wide open at the back there, and then they were committing too many bodies forward from a PSV point of view, but made it really easy for Arsenal to open them up. But yeah, that is absolute beautiful goal. Low and hard, right into the bottom corner on that far side. So if you guys just joining us, Arsenal now 2-0 up. As Mikel Arteta punches the air on the touchline. So just to let you guys know, if you are not watching it, it is raining at the Emirates. Just coming up to 21 minutes gone, guys. 2-0 to Arsenal. And as I say, the weather, very wet night in London. So that might be an advantage to Arsenal. They're used to playing in the rain. I'm not sure how mind you, PSV, they should be used to playing in the rain as well. Arsenal now on the attack as they play the ball out wide to that far side. Now ball Saka with the possession as he comes towards the edge of the box, but he's had to play it backwards to come forwards as now PSV got a few bodies over on that far side of the field. But now Arsenal playing it in as nice bit of teamwork there between Gabriel Jesus and not sure the other Arsenal player there that he was who is it? Havertz, sorry, couldn't see him. So yeah, Havertz and Gabriel Jesus there with a nice bit of 1-2 play, but then Havertz has blasted it well over the bar. So ball back in play as the goalkeeper kicks it long up into the Arsenal half of the field. Arsenal intercept it and play it back to the keeper. So Ben saying Stoke first away goal. Right, okay. Thank you for that, Ben. Interesting. Ben also saying Blackburn has now found the back of the net against Sunderland. So 1-1 in that one then. Okay, thank you for that, Ben. 1-1. Sunderland, Blackburn. Actually, it should be the other way around, so I don't confuse you guys. It's actually Blackburn at home tonight. Arsenal now on the attack as they play the ball down that far side. But thank you for that, Ben. And now Arsenal playing it into the middle as they come towards the edge of the box. But PSV managing to intercept that now and play it back to the goalkeeper as the goalkeeper kicks the ball long up into the centre circle. Now both sets of players challenging for it as it's Arsenal that eventually get the possession. Kira is saying, yeah, already won my bet. Arsenal to score 2. All I need now is Inter to win or draw for a really good day. Cool. I thought, no, I'm getting confused. I'm sorry, Matt. I'm getting confused. I was going to say I thought Inter were kicking off earlier, but no, I'm getting confused with AC Milan. It was AC Milan kicking off early yesterday, won it against Newcastle. So Inter Milan playing away today against Real Sociedad. They're currently 1-0 down, mate. Currently 1-0 down against Real Sociedad. But only 24 minutes gone in that one. Just to let you guys know the other scores around the ground as Arsenal now playing the ball out wide to that far side, now coming forward. I'll come to the scores in a sec, guys, as it's played forward to Saka. Now Saka plays it in behind as now the shot comes in, cut back, and a really good effort there. He came into the box and then just cut it back inside and managed to get the shot off as he was under pressure from the PSV defender. The ball deflects up the field and now Arsenal regain possession as they play it back to their centre-back. So, yeah, guys, just to let you know, in the early kickoff finished Galatasaray 2, Copenhagen 2. Bayern Munich have still 25 minutes in against United, and that game is currently 0-0. 25 minutes gone. In Group B, Arsenal, as we know, 2-0 up against PSV. In the other game in this group, guys, Seville currently 1-1 with Lens. 24 minutes gone in that one. Arsenal now into the box as they play it out to the edge of the box. Now Jesus with a shot. Oh, and a good save there by the goalkeeper as it deflects away. And I think it's gone out for a corner. So yeah, in the other group, guys, Group C, Real Madrid, as I said before, winning 1-0 in the earlier kickoff against Union Berlin. Sporting Lisbon currently 0-0 with Napoli. 25 minutes gone in that one. Benfica 0. FC Red Bull Salzburg 1 in Group D. And also Real Sociedad 1, Inter Milan 0. 25 minutes gone in those games so far. Corner on the far side now for Arsenal. Ball comes in. It's deep. Oh, and Arsenal nearly getting it there at the back post. And it's gone out. I think the flag's gone up there, though, for the offside. Oh, yeah. No, it wouldn't have counted because it was off his arm. It's deflected off his arm. So now PSV to play out from the back. So yeah, I hope that goes your way, Kira. Ben saying Kane had disappointed disappeared at the moment. Right, okay. Thank you. I'm sorry, guys. It took me a moment to focus on that. Tired eyes. Now, PSV knocking it out wide to this near side. So he's not making a big impression in the game there, I take it, Ben. Thanks for that, mate. Now ball played forward as Arsenal eventually winning it back. Now knocking it out wide to that far side where there's more space as now Arsenal start to push up the field. PSV coming across though as Arsenal just playing it back to the goalkeeper. Why not go for the kill? The 2-0 up, go for the kill. So Arsenal now with the possession, just on the edge of their own box as they're just knocking it about at the moment. Now the goalkeeper Plays it out wide to that far side as Arsenal push up towards the halfway line, but they've lost it as PSV challenging for it. Now PSV trying to play the ball forward at pace, sorry guys, but it's intercepted by Arsenal as they knock it out wide now to this near side. Trossard trying to come down the wing, but forced to come back as PSV come across and defend the ball quite well. Arsenal keeping the possession as they play it into the middle. Now played forward down the centre as it's eventually worked out back out wide to this near side. And then Arsenal trying to come towards the byline, but again, PSV defending well as now they do find their way into the box looking for Gabriel Jesus, but Jesus not able to make the most of that as he was always under pressure and man marked. And now the ball cleared up the field as Arsenal pick up the possession, knocking it back to the keeper. Ben is saying, I'm so done. Bayern winning 1-0. Another Onana mistake. I wanted De Gea. I think, yeah, mate, letting De Gea go was definitely a big mistake for United. How can you let a player go that has been one of your best players? It's just such a bad. That letting De Gea go says everything about United where they're at right now. You don't let a player go that's one of your best players, goalkeeper or not, doesn't matter. You don't let him go. Absolute foolish decision from United. Now PSV with the possession as they come forward on that far side, working their way towards the edge of the Arsenal box. Arsenal trying to get a challenge, but PSV eventually getting the shot off, and they blasted it wide. And that'll be a goal kick for Arsenal. So if you just join us, guys, we are on 29.5 minutes gone. Arsenal 2, PSV 0. So thanks for that, Ben. Yeah, you're right, mate. It is a bad decision of United to let him go in it. And it's going to prove that way by the looks of it this season. So Arsenal now with the free kick. As the ball kicked long up the field. Both sets of players challenging for it, and it's PSV that get the possession. Now PSV knocking it out wide to this near side as Arsenal quickly challenge for it. Ben saying half-time 1-0 Millwall. Awesome, mate. Well, let's hope they can keep the lead for you and get a good result. Cheer you guys up that are Millwall fans. As PSV now playing the ball back to the goalkeeper. So thanks for that, Ben. Appreciate the update, mate. Now PSV knocking it out wide to that far side. As Arsenal coming across to press the ball. PSV now racing up towards the halfway line as it's played out wide. Now PSV coming towards the byline as they come into the box. Now ball crossed in and it deflects off the Arsenal player there, Saliba. And the goalkeeper manages to claim it. And that relieves the pressure for Arsenal. So, yeah, PSV definitely seem to be trying to exploit that far side of the pitch. They have come down this near side on occasion, but I think they feel that they can get more success down that far side because they've used it a few times, but they've also come down the middle a couple of times as well. Ball cleared up the field by the goalkeeper as PSV pick up the possession and knock it all the way back to their goalkeeper. Ben saying Sunderland 2-1. Is that Sunderland 2-1 or it's 2-1 to Blackburn in that game? Right. Sorry, yeah, Sunderland 2-1. Thank you for that, Ben. Just to give you guys a quick rundown of what's going on in the Championship overall. Blackburn are 2-1 down, as Ben just told us. Huddersfield 1, Stoke 1, Hull 0, Leeds 0. Millwall 1 up, as Ben just told us, against Rotherham. Watford 2-2 with West Brom. Norwich City 0-0 with Leicester. In the Europa Conference League, guys, also a game in that that played earlier. Lille winning 2-0 against, I can't even read that team, Olympia Ljubljana. I can't read it. Apologies, guys. But not a team I'm familiar with. Might be an Eastern European club that's not been in the competition much. Also a game in the FA Cup qualified tonight, but no score showing for that, guys. So yeah, the only competitions relevant in the UK tonight are the Champions League and the Championship. So yeah, as Ben told us before, United 1-0 down earlier, but now they're 2-0 down against Bayern. So United 2-0 down. Real Sociedad still 1-0 up against Inter Milan. And Red Bull Salzburg have gone 1-0 up against Benfica. And Seville Lens now 1-1. Still, oh, sorry, yeah, it was 1-1 before, wasn't it? So, yeah. No goals between Sporting Braga and Napoli as of yet. So Ben saying, yep, I want the De Gea 2-0 Bayern. Yeah, well, I agree, mate. Where has De Gea gone anyway? Does anybody, where's he gone? I know he left on a free transfer. I don't know who he actually signed for, though. Where's he actually gone? Do you know, Ben? PSV now with the possession as it's played back to the goalkeeper. Now PSV just knocking it about inside their own half. So now they play it up towards the halfway line, but Arsenal challenge for it. PSV managing to retain the possession. Ben saying Real Madrid. Yeah, I weren't sure if they was. I knew they were after him a while back, but I didn't know if they were still interested in him because that was a couple of seasons ago, wasn't it? But yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Real Madrid always looking to get players from the Premier League on free transfers every opportunity they can. They tried doing it with PSV as well, didn't PSG, sorry. They tried doing it with my brain. I'm too tired today, guys. My brain's not even switched on. Come on, guys, tell me it's the Mbappe. I can't believe I can't even think of his name. Then that just shows how tired I am. So yeah, they tried doing it with Mbappe, didn't they? To get him to run his contract down so that they could get him on a free transfer. Shocking Real Madrid. They really are shocking how they're always trying to do things on the cheap. So yeah. PSV working the ball down that far side as it just goes out of play. And I think that's going to be a corner. Yeah, it's going to be a corner. Arsenal getting the last touch to that. So PSV with a corner on the far side. Ben just letting us know Curtius got an injury. Oh, that's not good. Hopefully not serious. How are Millwall playing? Do you know? Are you listening to it on the radio? Have they given you any idea how they play, mate? Good, bad? Anybody watching United? Let us know how they're playing as well. As now the corner comes in. Oh, we got a mix of bodies as the ball headed out on this near side and it's gone out for another corner. But thought the referee might have dismissed that then for another corner because the players were a bit of handbags in the box. If you get my meaning, guys, with the players just trying to grab shirts and everything else. So lucky PSV, lucky to keep this this corner. As it comes in now, right into the box. It's headed towards goal. And it's just gone wide of that far post. Decent effort. It's Bella Kuchap. Kuchap, if I'm pronouncing his name correctly there. Getting on the end of that. So Arsenal now with a goal kick. As we are just coming up to 37 minutes gone, guys. 2-0 to Arsenal so far. Ben saying, so Real Madrid need a goalkeeper. Needed a goalkeeper. Yeah, I'm shocked that they needed a goalkeeper anyway, mate. They were a couple of seasons ago, they were after De Gea, so you'd have thought they'd have sorted something out by then, wouldn't you? Now Arsenal on the attack as a long ball up the field over the top. Now coming towards the edge of the PSV box as the ball crossed in. Now Gabriel Jesus. And he scored, picks it up on that far side and gets it under control and just smashes it into the back of the net. And that gives Arsenal a 3-0 lead. 37 and a half minutes gone, guys. Arsenal 3 up. So, yeah, I'm not sure, Ben. I'm not sure with regards to that, mate. I don't really keep track of Real Madrid, to be fair, mate. I'm not sure what their team situation is, but yeah, you're not going to miss out on the opportunity. They're not going to miss out on the opportunity to sign a player like De Gea, are they? But yeah, really good goal up by Gabriel Jesus, and good delivery as well by Trossard. This is definitely going to give the Arsenal players massive confidence with this result if it continues to go as well as this. Ben saying 1 goal, and that's all heard of Millwall. Right. I thought he was watching the thingy. Are they not going around the grounds and giving brief descriptions on how the game's going, what you're watching or what you're listening to? This do well. I know they do that on some media companies, don't they? They normally have one pundit monitoring each game and then go round and tell you how it's going. In each game, go around each pundit, if you get what I mean. They give you a brief description. So, but I suppose depends which media platform you're watching. Different media platforms do it different ways, don't they? So PSV now with a long cross out to this near side, and it's played back to the halfway line. But Arsenal coming to challenge for the ball. PSV managing to keep the possession, as now they try to play it forward and do. Arsenal trying to challenge for it, but PSV trying to work their way through the press. Joey, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Joey saying, hi, Gaz, mate. How's it going, Joey? Good to see you, mate. Hope you've had a good day. Welcome to the show. Ben saying they are, but Millwall haven't really been many chances. Okay, thanks, Ben. Thanks for the update then, mate. No worries. I thought they might give a little bit of a brief description when they mentioned the goal. And Ben saying, hi, Joey. Top stuff, Ben. And Joey returning that same consideration. Top stuff, guys. Thank you. Awesome. So PSV now with a possession on this near side. It's Arsenal trying to challenge for it. PSV cut it back. Now ball crossed in, and the Arsenal goalkeeper rises and collects that quite comfortably as he now tries to quickly get Arsenal on the move. As they try to play out from the back, but PSV putting them under pressure straight away as Arsenal now forced to kick the ball long up the field on this near side. But PSV coming across to press the ball, and Jesus going down there under the challenge, trying to claim for a foul. But in fairness, I didn't see an awful lot in that that was wrong. Got to be stronger in the one-on-one challenges. Now Arsenal have won it back as they play it forward at pace now. And it's a good idea, but Saka unable to latch onto that as it got to the goalkeeper before Saka could get on the end of it. And now PSV trying to play out from the back as they knock it out wide to that far side. Now played back into the centre. As Arsenal just happy to sit off at the moment as PSV knocking it about inside their own half. Joey saying, not too bad, thanks, mate. You? Awesome. Good to hear, Joey. I'm good, thanks, mate. Thank you for that, Joey. Top stuff, mate. Joey also saying, Ben, you a United fan too? Yeah, good question. He has said that it's his Premier League team. So thank you for that, Ben. Now challenge comes in on that far side. We've got we're coming together. And I think it's White that's got the yellow card, is it? He looks like he can. That's why. What's he doing? What are you doing, lad? You're winning. That's a foolish red yellow card. So Ben White had lost the ball. He had the possession. He fell over. But I don't know why he did that. I'm going to tell you now what he did. He fell over, and I don't know, maybe a red missed moment as the PSV player has tried to run away from him. He's just put an hand out and grabbed his leg and pulled him down. So when the players do that, you're giving it's an easy decision for the ref, innit? What possessed him to do that, though, when the 3-0 up? Bit of a silly one there. But like I say, maybe just had a red miss moment. PSV now with a possession on the halfway line as he kicked the ball long into the Arsenal box. PSV initially getting the touch on it there, but it's deflected straight into the path of an Arsenal defender. And now Arsenal play out from the back as they knock the ball up the field. PSV challenging for it just on the edge of the centre circle, and the referee blows for a foul. So free kick to Arsenal. Still inside their own half, right on the edge of the centre circle. Reece, I think, was going to take it. No, he's moving away. So it looks like one of the defenders going to come forward and take it. So, yeah, thanks, Joey. Ben saying, no, just second team, Prem team, to be honest, Joey. Awesome. Thank you, Ben. Yeah, I remember you telling me that before. Now, the Arsenal goalkeeper kicking the ball long up the field out to this near side as Saka under pressure, goes down under the challenge, and he doesn't get anything as the linesman gives it PSV's way. So PSV with a throw-in on that far side, deep inside their own half as they play it now back into the centre. And PSV now to build from the edge of their own box. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. Really would be appreciated. Thank you if you have already. PSV now with the possession on this near side as they try to work the ball up the field and do as they work through the press there from Arsenal. Now ball crossed in, but again, good positioning from the Arsenal goalkeeper as he claims that. And that now gets Arsenal on the move again as they build again from the back. Playing it back to the goalkeeper, though, as PSV press well on that far side as Arsenal play it out wide to this near side. Now a long crossfield ball as they try to stretch the PSV formation. But sorry, not United. I'm thinking about that other game. Sorry, guys. But Arsenal just sitting really deep at the moment. Maybe just trying to run the clock down as we are now bang on 45 minutes, 2 minutes added on time. Joey saying, all right, thank you, Joey. Ben saying, I love Bayern. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Yeah, they are a good club, a good team, but I'd love to see another German club challenge them more. That's the only thing with Bayern. They do dominate German football way too much. Needs another team to mix it up. Dortmund not doing enough, in my opinion, to challenge Bayern's dominance. As PSV now work the ball down this near side. Arsenal intercept it with Reece there, but he couldn't keep it in play, and it's gone out for a throw-in this near side for PSV inside the Arsenal half, close to the halfway line. Ben saying, I'm going into school tomorrow. Speaking fluent German. I'll be right back. Okay, mate. No worries. Why can you speak German, Ben? Now, Arsenal on the attack on that far side. It's a race now into the PSV arse with no challenge. Raced all the way up to the box there before PSV got the challenge in. And now the referee blows for a foul as PSV try to hit Arsenal on the counter-attack. Played out wide to this near side. It's a race towards the edge of the box. Arsenal challenging for it and managing to knock it away as now Arsenal come forward on this near side. PSV trying to challenge, but there goes the referee whistle. And at half time, it's Arsenal 3, PSV 0. So let's quickly go to the match stats, guys. Bear with me a second. We'll see how this first half is looking in numbers. So just bear with me a second, guys. Just going to bring up the match stats for the first half. I'll bring them on the screen so you guys can see them. But I will also read them out in case you're listening in on a small device. Don't forget, guys, please do also hit that like button if you could. Really would be appreciated. And thank you if you have already. So let's have a look how that first half looks in numbers. Should be coming on your screen now, guys. There we go. So let me just turn that down a second. So total shots, 10 for Arsenal, 9 for PSV. So quite close with the shots. That's interesting. Shots on target, 7 for Arsenal, 2 for PSV. Possession, 52% for Arsenal, 48% for PSV. Passes, 253 for Arsenal, 234 for PSV. Pass accuracy, 83% for Arsenal and 82% for PSV. Fouls, 6 against Arsenal, 1 against PSV. Yellow cards, 1 for Arsenal, none for PSV. No red cards, thankfully. Offsides, just 1 against PSV. And corners, 1 for Arsenal, 2 for PSV. So there you go, guys. I'll keep your comments coming. I will come to the chat in a sec. Let's quickly just go around the grounds and let you know how the other games are going so far. In the Group A in the Champions League, Galatasaray drawing 2-2 with FC Copenhagen earlier on. That is a full-time result. Bayern Munich currently 2-0 up against Manchester United. That's half-time. In Group B, Arsenal, as we know, 3-0 up against PSV at half-time. Seville, 1-1 with Lens. Sorry, guys. Group C, Real Madrid winning earlier 1-0 against Union Berlin. And Sporting Braga currently 1-0 down against Nepal. That game into added on time at the end of the first half, 45+1. Group D, Benfica 0, FC Red Bull Salzburg 1, and that's 45+4 gone in that one. Real Sociedad 1, Inter Milan 0, half-time in that one. In the English Championship, guys, Blackburn Rovers 1, Sunderland 2, Huddersfield Town 1, Stoke City 1, Hull City 0, Leeds United 0, Millwall 1, Rotherham United 0, Watford 2, West Bromwich Albion 2, and Norwich City 0, Leicester City 1. They're all half-time results. One game to tell you about in the Europa Conference League. I can't name the away team. I just can't get me. I tried it earlier. But Lille won 2-0 earlier on in that game in Group A in the Europa Conference League against, I will try and pronounce it, but I'm not going to be very good. Olympiac I don't know how to pronounce. There's too many J's. There's L's and J's. How do you pronounce L's and J's together? Laju, but I can't pronounce it. I had to go. I can't do it, guys. It's just a bit too much of a mouthful, that one. So there you go. But that pretty much brings you bang up to date with all the results, guys. There is a game in the FA Cup qualifier in the lower leagues, but not getting any score for that at the moment. That game is between Ramsgate and Cray Wanderers. That kicked off at 7:45, but no score for that so far. So there you go, guys. That brings you bang up to date. Let's go to the chat and see what you guys are saying. So thanks for that, Ben. Ben also saying, if the Bayern score is over 4-0, yeah, it wasn't. It was 2-0, wasn't it? So, but yeah, I think one more goal in that, and United are done for, aren't they, mate? So thank you for that, Ben. But I think Ben there trying to predict 4-0 in that one. Joey's saying, fingers crossed, not Ben. Yep, absolutely well said, Joey. But it is going to be a difficult one in it for United when they're 2-0 down already. But you never know. 2-0 is an iffy score, innit? But yeah, I thought United might rise to the challenge tonight, but it looks like they're not doing. Ben's giving me an essay here. Ben saying, Gaz, Dortmund had the title in the last game of the season last season, and they lost at home to a team near the bottom of the league of the table, and Bayern won. So you can't really Dortmund. I think that's meant to say can't say Dortmund really don't challenge or didn't challenge. Well, if you actually go back and listen what I said, Ben, I didn't say Dortmund don't challenge. If I remember correctly, I'm sure I said Dortmund not challenging enough or words to that effect. I'm sure that's what I said. But if I did say Dortmund do challenge, then I apologise. That was not what I intended to say. I said Dortmund don't challenge enough. I'm sure that's what I said. But if I did say Dortmund don't challenge, then I hold my hands up and I apologise. I got it wrong. But yeah, I don't remember actually saying that. I'm sure. Listen to it back, mate. It's on the. It's live. I can't get away from it. So it's on record now on the channel. But I'm sure I did say that Dortmund don't challenge enough. So that doesn't count. That means overall. That doesn't just mean one season. That means like consistently. So when I say so, yeah, but as I say, if I did say Dortmund don't challenge, my bad, I apologise. So thanks for that, Ben. Ben also saying Dortmund was 2 points top of the table on the last game of the season. Disappointing they didn't do it then, mate. They're disappointing. I admit I don't keep up with the European leagues with a great deal. I do occasionally have a glance. But my point, what I was trying to get at, I'm sure I worded it like that to get that point across because I'm always very careful how I word things because I know that you guys will catch me out if I speak or say something inaccurate or incorrectly. But I'm sure I implied that Dortmund don't challenge enough, meaning that they consistently don't challenge enough because Bayern win it regularly. Almost every season they win the German league. So that was what I was meaning. I was talking generally about challenging for the league. Even if Dortmund do have a good season and win it, it's only one season. This is the point. Other German clubs need to step up and uh, challenged Bayern to obviously make the German league more competitive. Like we've been discussing, guys, a lot of us getting frustrated now with Manchester City keep running away with the Premier League. We want to see other clubs challenge, even if they're not clubs we like. We want to see other clubs at least challenge, so that it doesn't become boring. Just Manchester City winning it all the time. But like I say, I take on board what you say, Ben. And if I spoke incorrectly, I do apologise. Um, but I wasn't meaning one season. I was talking more generally, and that's why I'm sure. Because whenever I come on the channel, I do always try to keep my comments general when I'm talking about my opinions about other teams and then what they do. So yeah, Ben is also saying I feel slight sick, so I might have misheard you. No worries, Ben. No worries. Easy done, mate. Easy done. As I say, if I've said it wrong, I apologise. But I am quite sure I did mean generally because I know that when I'm speaking like about European leagues, especially leagues I don't watch uh, uh, properly. I only glance at the results occasionally. I'm not going to talk like I know what I'm talking about with them leagues because I don't follow them enough. So yeah, no worries, Ben. As I say, my bad, mate, if I got it wrong. But I think I did mean generally. But not to worry. Easy done, easy mistake on my part, or either way, or possibly on your part, but it's easy done, mate. It's end of day, getting evening. We're tired. We've been busy all day, so it's easy to misunderstand each other occasionally. So don't worry about it, mate. Thank you for that, Ben. So let's hopefully. What do you think, guys? More of the same from Arsenal in the second half. Do you think they're gonna now go for it and really bang in a hat full of goals? We'd love to know how you guys feel. Oh, you're joking. Would love to know how you guys feel the second half is going to go. I knew it. I think, trying to think, guys, trying to think how I think. I reckon Arsenal are going to get at least another 2 goals in the second half, so I think it could finish 5-1. I'll go for 5-1 because PSV may find uh, a way through as Arsenal continue to push forward and then make changes. They might make a slight mistake at the back. They may make a slight mistake at the back and just give that glimpse to PSV. But then again, it could be 5-0. But with the way it's been going, I would uh, suggest that we might get another 2 goals in the second half. We'll have to wait and see how it goes, guys. But like I say, let me know if you guys how many goals do you think Arsenal going to score? A couple more. Um, Jesus, I've got to say, looked a little bit frustrated in that first 15, 20 minutes. But once he got that goal, he looked a bit happier. Maybe just frustrated because he did miss a big chunk of last season, didn't he, with injury? So maybe this season he's wanting to try and really make his mark on the Arsenal team. I do actually like Gabriel Jesus. I think he's a talented player, but a lot of City fans said he didn't score enough goals. But how is he meant to score goals when he's always getting? When he was playing at City, he was always regularly the second choice striker, wasn't he? And then I think did Pep try playing him out on the wing at one point? I don't know. Can't remember. I'm sure Pep did try and play him out on the wing at one point, and that didn't work out very well, did it? But Arsenal seem to be getting him scoring goals when he does play. But like I say, he did have a spell out of the game with injury last season, didn't he? So we'll have to see. He might get on the score sheet again, guys. Stevie's saying, yeah, it'd be great if Arsenal could get more goals. Absolutely, Stevie. Yeah, because it'll put them in a strong position in the group then, won't it? With only one game played, if they could bang another 2 goals in, it's bound to put them. I would have suggested it'll put them in command of the group, won't it? Comfortably in command. So we'll see. We'll see if they can do that. So we've got some interesting games tomorrow, guys. As the Europa League group stage gets properly underway. We got West Ham playing at 8 o'clock tomorrow. They play against Baka Topola. Baka Topola. I'm not sure of that club. Never heard of it before. Anybody heard of Baka Topola? Let me know, guys. No, never heard of them before. Brighton got the visit of AEK Athens, a club that's well known in Europe. So that will be a good test for Brighton. I'm sure they're going to really go for that, though, at home against Athens. But yeah, what a draw for Brighton. That's a good draw, I think. I know Athens maybe not the most attractive team to some fans, but they are a long-standing club that played a lot in Europe. So they're not stupid. They know the way around the European football structure with regards to UEFA's Champions League and Europa League and stuff. Also, Rangers playing tomorrow, guys. They kick off at 8 o'clock as well against Real Betis. So 3 UK clubs there. I'm sure we've got another one. Liverpool, yes. Lask beat Liverpool. That one kicking off at quarter to 6 tomorrow. I think that's it. So yeah, it's 4 UK clubs who've got involved in the Europa League tomorrow. That's just the Europa League. I'm just double checking, guys. Just bear with me a second. And in the Europa Conference League, yep, that's all we got in the Europa League. So we've got Europa Conference League. Let's have a look. Which UK clubs? I can't remember all of them that made it. Aberdeen taking on Eintracht Frankfurt. They kick off at quarter to 6 as well tomorrow evening. Oh yeah, and Villa, Aston Villa taking on Legia Warsaw away from home. Aberdeen also away from home as well. So only 2 UK clubs involved in the Europa Conference League, but that's still a good amount of clubs, guys. Because you got to think about it. We've got 2 in the Europa Conference League. How many did I say was in the Europa League? 1, 2, 3. It was 4, wasn't it? So 4 UK clubs in the Europa League. So 6 clubs involved in those competitions, plus the 5 UK clubs we've got involved in the Champions League as well. So we're back underway, guys, as PSV attack down this near side. Ball kicked out of play, and that's going to be a throw-in on this near side for PSV. So let me get the team news back on. Let's get rid of that. Sorry, guys, just bear with me a second. Just putting the team news back on the screen. Should be with you there. So Arsenal now winning back the possession on this near side as they try to clear their lines. So thanks for that, Stevie. Yep, 2 goals would be cool, wouldn't it? Rich Post Sport, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Rich Post Sport saying, guys, just want to say thank you for covering Arsenal tonight. Just turning in. It's terrific. Have Champions League footy back at the Gunners. Absolutely, yeah, mate. I'm sure there's probably other YouTubers also covering Arsenal tonight, mate. Popular club in it. But thank you for that, Rich Ball Sports. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing okay. Yes, absolutely. Got to agree with you there. Arsenal are a club that should be in the Champions League and wanting to challenge for it. Just hope that's what you guys can do this time round. Get yourself more consistently into it and actually try and win it. Because that's the one thing that Arsenal haven't done yet, isn't it? Win the Champions League. They've done everything else, just not managed to win the Champions League. So obviously, it wouldn't put too much pressure on the Arsenal players this season, first season back in it. But that's what you want to work towards in it over the next couple of seasons, seeing if you guys can try and actually win this trophy. So yeah, thanks for that, Rich Ball Sport. Rich Ball Sport also saying Dezab has shown the value of a manager big time. How impressed have you been at Brighton's performances? Yes. Yeah, but yeah, they are doing really well. I'm impressed with the Brighton manager. He's exciting. He's But let's be honest, mate. We've hyped up these kind of managers before, and then they move clubs, and then it all goes wrong. But he does look a talent, doesn't he? He does look like he's got some skills as a coach. But I'm not buying into the hype like everybody else. Let's be honest. Brighton beat a weak Man United, a pitiful Man United. So um, yes, but they are doing well. I'm not taking nothing away from Brighton. They're doing fantastic, and I hope they do really well tomorrow against Athens. Get a good result and good start to their European adventure, mate. But like I say, I'm not getting too carried away with it because at the end of the day, yes, they beat United, but United can be beaten by anybody at the moment, can't they? If that team wants it enough and shows enough hunger and desire, then you can match United. Rich Postport also saying, have you discussed the Ramsdale Raya goalkeeping Arsenal situation? I like healthy competition for positions. No, I haven't. I haven't done any talk show stuff for a while, mate, properly because I've been busy just grinding away at the match watch along. So obviously, stuff like that, I'd actually do like you do on your channel, mate. I'd make a proper short or a proper video specifically to that talking point. I can't remember if we talked about it generally, mate. It might have come up in conversation, although I'm not remembering, to be fair, that it's come up in general chit chat in the chat. Um, but yeah, no, I've not really had an opinion on it, mate, to be honest. But I've been watching too many different games, so I suppose I just hadn't been aware that it was that much of a big talking point. To be fair, especially with the goalkeeper issues that United are having. I think that's been a lot more headlines than it. The fact that they let De Gea go and they brought in a goalkeeper that doesn't well. We can't judge him too harshly yet. I think a lot of fans are judging him harshly, but like I say, uh, I think he needs time. You can't expect goalkeepers to come in and just hit the ground running that never played here before. But he's looking like he's got mistakes in him, man, and he. But yeah, to be fair, mate, I didn't realise that was an actual talking point. In fairness, um, but I haven't. But like I say, I suppose that's maybe one for the Arsenal fan community because it only becomes a talking point in the general football community, doesn't it, when the results aren't going right? And let's be honest, Arsenal's been playing really well, getting results. So there's only really that. I suppose that's probably why I've not become aware of it because that's more of a talking point mainly for Arsenal fans rather than general fan community. I think, like I say, it's only a talking point for the general fan community if Arsenal's results suddenly drop off and start to become really poor. So yeah, thanks for that. I appreciate you mentioning that though. It does make me aware of it. Like I say, I wasn't aware of it being an actual talking point, but I suppose you can't tap into every talking point that is involved uh, at every club. Sorry about that, guys. I'm having loads of technical gremlins tonight. It's driving me up the wall now. I'm trying to deal with it calmly, but it's not going my way. Sorry, guys. So Arsenal with the possession at the moment. 51 and a half minutes gone, guys. And it's still 3-0 to Arsenal. PSV uh, challenging for the ball, trying to win it back. But Arsenal still with a possession at the moment, as PSV do eventually win it back in the centre. Ben saying Millwall 2-0 up. Cool. Thank you for that, Ben. And Ben also saying 2-1 to United. So United getting themselves back into it, but then conceded another one by the sounds of it. Ben saying, never mind, 3-1 Bayern. Thank you for that, Ben. Appreciate the updates. Ben also saying, I thought United had something. This is turning into a nightmare. I think I might cut the stream start in a minute, guys, if I can't get this, because my TV is playing up like crazy. I can't get it on another option, and it's just going all wrong here, and I'm getting extremely frustrated with it now. Can't do a match watch along if I can't get the game. My TV has just died on me. I really need a new TV. Just coming up to 57 minutes gone, guys. And De Jong and Reese having words in the centre of the pitch as the referee just trying to have words as Reese looks quite high rate there. Rich Ball Sports saying, good point made. Our Arsenal goalie situation. We have the luxury of two top keepers. Now where do you sit on the Harry Maguire pie throwing debate? Pie throwing? I say he needs more respect and a fair chance. What do you mean by pie throwing? I'm not following you there, mate. Don't get. I know Harry Maguire's been a major talking point. I know that. I'm currently in the middle of making a video for it. but I've been working and live streaming. I'm just not getting a chance to finish it. I've been working on it for a week. It's driving me nuts, driving me crazy, to be honest, not getting it finished. But yeah, I'm not sure about why you put pie throwing situation. That's what's thrown me off with your question, mate. But yeah, we did have some fans the other day asking me my opinion on Maguire, but I'm not going to share it until I finish that video, guys, because it's no point when I'm so close to having that video on the channel and then sharing it on a live stream, and then it defeats the point of putting a video on, doesn't it? So yeah, sorry, Rich Ball Sports. Maguire questions, I'll have to wait till after that video's gone on my channel, because I'm, as I said, really close to hopefully getting it finished. If I can just get a half a day where I haven't got to work and I haven't got a live stream, then I'll get it finished. But like I say, everything been working against me this week with times and work commitments and stuff like that. But I'll get it done. But yeah, like I say, mate, it's nothing personal. I just rather avoid giving an opinion on the Harry Maguire, because it's all in the video that's coming on the channel. But yeah, I'm not sure what you mean by pie throwing, mate. I don't know if that's a reference to people just having a pop at him unfairly. I don't know if that's what you mean by that. If you're still there, mate, please do let me know. Rich Ball Sports also saying Arteta has Arsenal putting this purring. Purring. This can only help player confidence. Speaking of which, is Kai Havertz playing? Well, I'm not noticed him in the game, actually, to be fair, but I have put the team news on the screen there for you guys. So, yep, he is on the left-hand side, on that far side of the pitch. So, yeah, according to the team sheet there, which is on your screen, mate, according to that, yes, he is playing. So, yeah, thank you for that, Rich Paul Sports. But yeah, I'm still scratching my head here, mate, to try and work out what you mean by the pie throwing. I don't get that. I'm not sure. Is that an indication, like meaning like the people that are just judging him unfairly or something? I'm not sure. I don't want to misunderstand what you're getting at there, mate. So like I say, if you're there, please do let me know, Rich Paul Sports, as don't want to presume what you're meaning by the pie throwing. But thanks for the great questions. Sorry, I'm not answering you about the Maguire. It's just like I say, mate, I did have a fan the other day asking me about it, about the Maguire situation, and I wouldn't give him an answer because I was working on that video. So it'd be a bit unfair to do it now, wouldn't it? But I should hopefully have that video done in the next couple of days. Just need a bit of time where I'm not working and not streaming. So yeah, sorry about that, Rich Bolt. As now Saka with the ball cuts inside, played it across the face of goal. Now worked out to that far side as Arsenal trying to work to create another opportunity. 60 minutes gone, guys. Still 3-0 to Arsenal, as Arsenal forced to play it back towards the halfway line as PSV pressed the ball. Now played out wide to that far side as Arsenal now coming forward. PSV trying to intercept it in the box and keeping it in on that far side for Arsenal as the ball played into the box now. And Gabriel Jesus there trying to tap it into the back of the net, but he's ended up just knocking it wide of the near post. Sorry, not my near post, the far post to you guys, if I was describing it. Apologies, guys. Like I said, a bit tired tonight, so not on my best with the commentary. So apologies there. But yeah, it was a good effort by Jesus. But like I said, I don't know if it took a. I think the goalkeeper might put him off a little bit there. Now, ball played up the field as PSV trying to get on the attack now. Now, PSV with the possession still on that far side. As Rich Paul Sports saying, critics Criticism is exactly what I mean, Gaz. I know you are a fair pundit who'll tell it as you see it. Thank you, Rich Ball Sports. Nice of you to say, mate. Well, yeah, I do always try to be honest with my opinion. Not always appreciated, though, as we found out last night when I disagreed with one fan about blaming Pickford for teams getting relegated. It's like you can't blame one player in the team, but he took offence to it. So yeah, I do give my honest opinion, but it's not always appreciated. But yeah, I think there has been a lot of criticism. But like I say, mate, it's not. I don't want to start responding to the Harry Maguire because I'm really close to having that video done. Yeah, no, I will certainly. I've shared my opinion. It's on that video, mate. Sorry to not to dismiss your question. It's not that I'm trying to dismiss it. It's just like I say, I've put a lot of work into this video that's coming on the channel. I've made a lot of new edits to go in it. I've done a lot of stuff. You'll see when you see it go on the channel. You'll see the work that I put into it. Oh, if you're a YouTuber, you should recognize the amount of work I put into it. Anyway, so yeah, I don't want to spoil that video. I want to try and get with the amount of work that I put into it. I'm hoping it's gonna get at least 100 views on the channel when it comes on. That'd be nice. But yeah, it's kind of yourself and Rich Bo when you put videos on, you never know. Sometimes it can get 20 views, sometimes it can get 100 views, sometimes it can get 1,000 views. It's the luck of the algorithm whether it picks it up, plus whether it fans punching in the things you're searching for. So yeah. But yeah, it's been a bit intense, hasn't it? It's been a bit intense. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not wanting to give my opinion till that video comes on the channel, to be fair. But like I say, it is all done. I've just got to put it together. All the work's been done. I've just got to put it together. I've just not had time to sit down and put it together because editing videos takes quite a bit of time in preparation, research, and then putting it together. That's all I've got to do now is put it together. I've done the research, I've done all the work, I've done all the edits, everything else is done. I've just not had a chance to put it together because I don't want to put it together in bits around my working because I find it harder to do it. I like to just do it in one go, job done. So yeah. But what do you make of it, Rich Ball Sports? Do you think it's coming into unfair criticism? I noticed that he didn't get played for United last weekend, and that's a good question, actually, guys. Does anybody know if he's actually playing tonight for United? Anybody? Does anybody know if Harry Maguire is playing for United tonight? PSV have just made a double sub. Actually, I think this is a triple substitution, guys. So PSV making a number of changes. Tillerman, one of the players coming on. It's now PSV with a possession. As they try to clear their lines, playing the ball up the field. Arsenal challenging for it. And winning it. That's now Arsenal with the possession. Finally. Arsenal knocking the ball out wide to this near side. As now PSV trying to get in behind there, but Arsenal reading it well. The ball knocked up the field. And PSV now with the possession on the halfway line. As they play it out wide to this near side. Now, Arsenal having to defend as PSV come towards the byline, cut the ball back into the box. And Arsenal just managing to intercept it there as now they clear the lines, knocking the ball long up the field. And now Arsenal got in behind. They're on the attack. Why has he come back inside there? You were on the run. Arsenal now pushing it out wide. Oh, what a wasted opportunity. Arsenal were in behind the PSV defence, but he decided to come back and then play it across. Oh, what a goal! Oh, Arsenal with a fourth. What a beautiful goal. That came from nowhere. As Arsenal playing it out wide as they pushed out wide by PSV, but then cut it back inside. And an on-running Odegaard has smashed it into the back of the net with some serious ferocity there, guys. 70 minutes gone. And yeah, they were pushed out wide. You just thought that spell of possession or that spell of play was going to fizzle out. But now Arsenal cut it back inside, came across, and Odegaard intercepted it and then just smashed it straight low and hard along the ground. And it's gone into the back of the net on that on this near corner, near side, low and hard into the near low corner of the net. But yeah, what a goal. So Arsenal now 4-0 up as PSV defenders look dishevelled. Rich Paul Sports saying, I look forward to your video. I'll hit the like button. I think Southgate is within his rights to pick Maguire until he feels there's better out there. Maguire has a knock, so wasn't selected. Okay, thank you for that, Rich Paul Sports. So he got a knock tonight, so he wasn't selected tonight. Or are you talking about the game the other day? I'm not sure which game you mean in there, but thank you for that, Rich Paul Sport, and appreciate dropping a like as well. I just do it automatically now when I go on your channel. You know how important it is to help attract more people to the channel to get the likes. So I just do it automatically without thinking about it anymore. But yeah, with regards to Southgate, of course, any manager has the right to pick the player. But yeah, sorry, mate. I'm trying to do all my powers to resist getting drawn into the Maguire debate because, like I say, I want you guys to watch that video, hopefully, because I have put a lot of work into it. So, yeah, just typical, isn't it, eh? Rich Post Sports comes on making some great conversation, but it just happens to be about the latest video that I'm working on. So, how bad luck is that? But thank you, Rich Post Sport. Appreciate you trying to spark up a bit of conversation, mate. Joey, are you still with us, mate? I'm not sure. Not heard from you for a while. I don't know if Joey's still in the background. He might be just listening in quietly as he's possibly got his hands full with the youngsters. Arsenal now with the possession knocked out wide to this near side. Well, thank you for that, Rich Paul Sports. Rich Paul Sports also saying tonight game saw Harry not chosen by Ten Hag. Right, okay. So that's 2 games then. That's 2 games then in a row back to back because he didn't pick him at weekend either, did he, mate? So that's why I was curious whether he picked him tonight. I don't know whether that obviously might be because of the injury that you're telling me about, that he's got a bit of a knock. But it's, that could also be a cop out by the manager, could it? You know what I mean? We'll see. We'll see whether he comes back. He should be back at weekend, you'd think, shouldn't he? Because surely if he'd picked up a serious injury, it would have been mentioned at the end of the England game, wouldn't it? Arsenal now on the attack down that far side as they come towards the edge of the PSV box. But PSV quickly getting across to challenge for it. And now Arsenal with the possession. So thank you for that, Rich Ball Spot. Yeah, interesting, isn't it? That Ten Hag dropping him from 2 games back to back. Joey saying, still here. Just got my headphones in, sat in with my daughter. Nightmares. Laugh out loud. Right, no worries, mate. Yep, absolutely. Top man, Joey. Joey there, seeing to his youngsters having nightmares. So, yep. No worries, mate. I just wasn't sure, Joey. I'd not heard from you for a while, so I wasn't sure if you were still with us, mate. That's all. But thank you. Massive shout out to Joey. What a guy. Always trying to give support in the background as and when he can, when he's not working and stuff. So a massive appreciation, Joey. As I say, I wasn't sure if he'd gone off. It's understandable if he'd gone off because you got youngsters, haven't you? So thank you for that, Joey. Hopefully she feels better soon, mate. We've all been young, haven't we, guys, with the nightmares when we were kids. Well, it seems far worse. And then you grow up and realise the world's one big nightmare. So, yeah. So, yeah. Nice one, Joey. Arsenal with the possession. How are you feeling, Rich Bo, for Arsenal's prospects in this group? You think you can win the group, mate? And also, if you're still there, Joey, let us know how you think Arsenal can get on. Are we thinking that? I want to hear from you guys as well. Do you think United can actually get out of their group? Let me know. That's an interesting one. Rich Post Sports, Joey, let me know, guys. Do you think Man United can actually get out of their group, or are they going? Are they going out of the first hurdle? Let me know. I'm interested to know. That'll be an interesting one if you're listening in, guys. That's an Arsenal fan and a Liverpool fan giving us their honest opinion whether they feel that Man United can potentially get into the knockout stages. We're having more substitution here, guys, as PSV making a couple more. That's a double. So they made a triple substitution earlier and now a double. And Arsenal have just made a sub as well. Now the ball kicked long up the field as we're back underway. Those were rapid changes. It's now PSV on the attack down the middle as they come towards the edge of the Arsenal box. Ball crossed in. Arsenal managing to knock it away, but then Arsenal just knocking it about on the far side. Clear it, lads. What are you doing? Clear it over the field. Living dangerously a bit. See, it's gone out of play on that far side for a throw into PSV. But yeah, sorry. Arsenal there just hesitating a bit. You're in. They played really well. They're in control. Now I think they're being little bit too clever with it there at the back, thinking that they could just pass it out. But PSV challenging for it, and it forced the mistake where it's gone out of play. Rich Ball Sports saying, I suspect that the proverbial knives are out for Ten Hag. Man United is a big club, and he may be for the push. Do you know what? Actually, I do agree with that because what was I watching the other day? I was watching some analysis of him as well. He's going to get. I mean, come on, guys. One thing I can't get with Ten Hag is why do you let De Gea go? He's a fan's favourite. He's been player of the season twice, I think, in recent seasons. What kind of manager lets a player like that go? And that's where you know that he's not doing what's best for the club. He's doing what he's wanting players that are going to accept his rule or accept the way he wants to do stuff. You don't get rid of such an experienced goalkeeper, especially one, like I say, that is a fan's favourite as well. Madness. So, yeah, I think you're spot on there, Rich Paul Sports. He's definitely in the sack race, isn't he, mate? So, yeah, Rich Paul, you heard it here first from Rich Paul Sports. As he calling it Ten Hag in the sack race. Now we've got it coming together in the centre of the pitch there with De Jong and can't see the Arsenal player there. Is it Gabriel? Not the other Gabriel, not Gabriel Jesus, the other Gabriel. Just in case there's any confusion from you guys that don't know Arsenal as well, although I'm not no expert. although it is a club I've watched a bit more than some others. Arsenal now with the free kick as they knock it out wide. And another strong challenge comes in from PSV. He's going to get a booking here. Tielemans showing too much frustration there as he come in with a cynical foul. Arsenal knew what he was going to do there. He's drawn the foul and he's fell straight for the trap. And he's received a yellow card for his frustration. Joey's saying, think United going to struggle with everything going on at the club at the Mo. Focus isn't on games. Yep. Well said, Joey. That's a good point, actually. That's a good point. Yeah, a lot of off-field stuff, a lot of judgment on individual players. Plus, the manager also now starting to get question marks, and the goalkeeper situation has added to the problems. So yeah, and then obviously, like you say, all this talk of are the Glazers going to sell? Are they not going to sell? So yeah, you're right, Joey. That's that's a good point. Something we're overlooking as well, I suppose. We're looking obviously more focused at the player issues, like with Harry Maguire, and like you say, I think Ben pointed out about the goalkeeper before, and there is big question marks. But yeah, you're right, Joey. We do sometimes forget about the Glazers creating problems and issues off the field as well. That doesn't help, does it? So yeah, fair point, Joey. So Joey thinking they're going to struggle with everything, not just the Champions League. He thinks they're actually going to struggle with Champions League, Premier League, and the cup runs. So thank you. That's interesting, Joey. And yes, he is a Liverpool fan, but Joey I've known for a while now, guys. He's been part of the fandom community for a year, and I know he would give his honest assessment with a question like that. Ben is saying 3-0 Millwall, get in. Awesome. Good to hear, mate. Awesome. That's good to hear that's the result cheering you guys up. So thanks for that, Ben. Ben also saying to Bradshaw scored. So did Zion filming and Longman. Cool. Bradshaw. Is that the Bradshaw that used to be at Bolton? Mind you, it could be a different Bradshaw. There's a few Bradshaws about in there. But thank you for that, Ben. Appreciate the update, mate. So, yeah, Arsenal on that far side. So they've got a stoppage now. Rich Ball Sports saying, no, sorry, near side. Now Arsenal with a throw-in on this near side. Rich Ball Sports saying Arsenal are getting out of their group. Arteta, Odegaard, Saka, Gabriel Jesus, Declan, and co. Simply insist Man United is gonna be squeaky, squeaky posterior time. Yeah, that's a good one, that Rich Boat. Yeah, I was just wondering what you guys thought, where United finished. Do you reckon they're going to get into the group stage? Oh, sorry, the last 16, or do you think they'll drop into the Europa League, or do you think they're just going to finish bottom of the group? I'm just interested to know if you guys, what you guys thought, how bad United will be this season in the Champions League, because they're not going to do very well, I don't think. So Arsenal playing it back to the goalkeeper now. But thank you for that, Rich Ball Sports. Sorry, guys. So come back to your comments in a minute. Let's quickly just have a quick look at how the game's going on in the other games. As United currently losing 3-1 to Bayern in the early game, guys. The early kickoff, Galatasaray drawing 2-2 with Copenhagen. Arsenal has been 4-0 up in this one. Seville still 1-1 with Lens. That's relevant to this group because that's the same group as Arsenal. So that still 1-1. That's on 84 minutes. In Group C, as we know, Real Madrid beating Union Berlin 1-0 earlier. Sporting Braga losing still 1-0 to Napoli on 82 minutes gone in that one. Group D, Benfica 2-0 down now to FC Red Bull Salzburg. and Real Sociedad still 1-0 up against Inter Milan. 83 minutes gone in that one. In the English Championship, guys, Blackburn Rovers 1, Sunderland 3, Huddersfield Town 2, Stoke City 2, Hull City 0, Leeds United 0. Those games all playing. Full-time, Millwall 3, Rotherham United 0, Watford 2, West Bromwich Albion 2. So that's another full-timer. And Norwich currently 1-0 down to Leicester. That game still playing, 5 minutes to go. But yeah, noticeable. West Brom, what is going on with them this season? They are dropping points all over the place. And I thought they'd be up there challenging for promotion, to be fair, but they're really, really struggling. Rich Ball Sports saying, good evening, Father Joey. Thank you for that, Rich Ball Sports. I like that, Father Joey. Top stuff. Joey showing that same consideration. How are you doing, Rich Ball? Top stuff, guys. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, Rich Ball Sports and Joey. So now the ball's gone out of play on that far side for another throw in, this time to PSV. And it's midway inside the Arsenal half of the field. So thrown back to the goalkeeper. So Arsenal look content to just have a moment and let PSV have possession in their own half. No rush to press the ball from the front now with that 4-0 lead. But I don't know, guys. What do you think? Would you like to see Arsenal go for one or two more? Just really kill it off. Plus get a really good goal tally to go top of the group. Scampy Bay back saying 10 Bob out, useless. I'm not following you there, mate. Sorry, not following that. Is that regards to United or another club that I've missed? I'm not sure, but thank you for that, Scampy boy. Apologies, like I say, mate, I'm not following you there. Rich Paul Sports saying, I'm happy at Arsenal's Champions League return. Also, I've been enjoying the Rugby World Cup. Any Union fans here? Man City, Real Madrid, Bayern, and Arsenal are my top four to look out for this season. Interesting. Thank you for that, Rich Paul Sports. Well, understandable. Yep, that's understandable. Arsenal, your club, Bayern. Yeah, I did say before, I think Bayern. And was it, I got asked yesterday who I fancied to win the Champions League, and I did actually say I think Bayern will be a strong contender for it this season. Not a surprise to see you mentioning Real Madrid and obviously Manchester City, and with them just winning it. Although I can't see Man City finding a way to win it back to back. I think the competition's just too difficult. Even Real Madrid would admit that they've done it back to back, but it's been rare. But you never know. You could be right. You could be right. Rich Paul Sport putting 10 bob. Haha. Okay. I think that's meant against 10. Is that meant to as a joke against Ten Hag? Bit of banter there. Sorry, guys, I'm tired tonight, so it's just that one's gone over my head if it has. Arsenal now coming into the box. Can they get the shot off? Oh, they've just knocked it wide there. Oh, come on. That was I thought they were going to get it. They've had two Arsenal players just getting stumbling on each other. But I think it has got deflected as it's gone out. I thought it was Arsenal that completely knocked it wide, but it looks like it's taking a deflection because it's going to be a corner on that far side for Arsenal. 88 minutes gone, guys. 4-0 so far. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that live like button if you could. Would be appreciated. So, yeah, sorry, I'm not getting that one. Scampy boy. Rich Pro Sports saying Scampy means Ten Hag. 10 Bob is nickname. Right. Well, I've never heard that one before. I've never heard anybody refer to him as 10 Bob. But to be fair, I haven't been getting on social media much recently. I've been too busy. And when I have gone on, it's literally just to quickly reply to messages and get off again. Uh, so another substitution here for PSV. De Jong coming off this time, and Pepe coming on. So thanks for that, Rich Paul Sports. Yeah, just gone over my head, that one, mate. Just really gone over my head. Lost my train of thought, to be fair. Should I say, lost my focus of jokes today. I'm just tired with all these early starts and late nights doing the match watch alongs. Catching up with me a bit now, guys. Been doing it all week. So now Arsenal trying to challenge for it on that far side, but PSV have knocked it out of play. As now the ball kicked long up the field. Arsenal intercepting it on the halfway line as they head it back in the direction it came. Now PSV picking it up in the centre circle as they play the ball out wide to this near side. Just hearing, guys, that Bayern 4-2 up now against United. So United have pulled another goal back, but also Bayern have scored another goal. So United currently losing 4-2, and it won't surprise me if it's Rashford getting on the score sheet because he's the only player in that team that really looks hungry to achieve something. So thanks for that, Rich Paul Spots. Also saying, are you not entertained? 4-0 is plenty. I say, have a little mercy and pity on poor PSV. I think Van Nistelrooy is their coach. Well, yeah, I've got nothing against PSV, mate. Nothing against PSV. They're a great club, but I always want to see UK clubs do well in Europe. I want to see them show their superiority. But yeah, you're right. PSV do deserve some respect, but at the end of the day, this is the Champions League, mate. It's ruthless. It's ruthless. This is what is the point. This is an opportunity for Arsenal to practice their ruthlessness. It's going to be needed in the knockout stages, mate. You know that. You've watched enough Champions League, mate. You know that. Why do you think Real Madrid and Barcelona have been so successful winning the Champions League? Because they've been ruthless. No mercy. Same with Bayern Munich. Look at when you guys were on the receiving end of it on Bayern Munich. What was it? 2 seasons back to back where they basically really give you guys a football lesson, 5-1, and stuff like that. So you can't show mercy to any team, mate. You're not going to get mercy, so you can't show mercy. So I get what you're saying, mate. PSV a great club, but Arsenal need to show that ruthless streak, mate. Because Bayern Munich, if you guys play Bayern Munich or Real Madrid, Barcelona, any clubs like that, even Inter Milan, Juventus, they ain't going to show you no mercy, mate. If they can put 6-7 goals past you, they're going to do it. So, fair point, Rich Paul Sports. Although, like I say, mate, Arsenal got to get ruthless. This is serious competition. You want to win it. You got to have that killer instinct. You're going to be merciless. So now, ball played out wide to that far side for Arsenal. Pauline Mercer saying, I demand UK hand over PM to me. Yeah, okay. I thought this was a football show, not a comedy show. Thank you for that, Pauline. Mercer, I'm not sure that's going to happen, mate, but wishful thinking. It never goes. You can yeah, I can't see that happening, mate. So there goes the full-time whistle, guys. And at full time, it is finished Arsenal 4, PSV 0. So, yeah, thank you for that, Pauline. Apologies, yeah, it's a bit random. Joey saying, no mercy. Cobra Kai, laugh out loud. Absolutely, yep. Yep, definitely, Joey. Well, Pauline, I'm sorry, I'm not going to keep reading that out, mate. It's not relevant to football. Rich Post Sports saying, I'll take 4-0, but you're right about being ruthless. Arsenal and any team who wants to go deep into the Champions League need to be defensively sound as a pound. So the clean sheet looks really good to me. Yeah, absolutely, Rich Post Sports. Yeah, gotta agree. Yeah, definitely, mate. Like I say, just saying, you guys have the potential to do really well in this competition, but you've got to match that ruthlessness that Real Madrid that would show, and Bayern Munich would show, and Barcelona, and even Liverpool. Look at Liverpool; they've shown it as well. You got to do it. You just got to do it. It doesn't matter whether you like the opposition you're playing. There's plenty of times of that in Europe that clubs do actually like each other, but you've got to show no mercy in the Champions League, because if you don't, it could bite you. So yeah. So guys, let's quickly go to the final full-time match stats. As I will read them out for you guys. I'll show them on the screen and read them out for you. If you guys got any thoughts on the game or any other games tonight, please do drop your messages in the chat. I'm going to quickly go through the match stats now, so we can see how the game has gone in numbers. So just bear with me a second, guys, while I bring it on the screen. Here we go. Should be coming on your screen now. There we go. So don't worry if you can't read it, guys. I'll read it to you. So this is how the full-time match stats are, guys. Lets us know roughly how the game went in numbers. So total shots, 18 for Arsenal, 12 for PSV. So not too much. Quite surprising, PSV with 12 shots and not at least getting one goal. But credit to Arsenal for defending well. Shots on target, 8 for Arsenal, 4 for PSV. Possession, 59% for Arsenal, 41% for PSV. Passes, 584 for Arsenal, 406 for PSV. Pass accuracy, 89% for Arsenal, 82% for PSV. Fouls, 9 against Arsenal, 8 against PSV. Yellow cards, 1 against Arsenal, 3 against PSV. No red cards, and offside, 3 for Arsenal and 1 for PSV. Corners, 4 apiece. So there you go, guys. I'll leave that on the screen for the moment. And let's see how the games have gone around the grounds. Quickly read through these, and I'll come to your comments in the chat. So, guys, round up. Some of these games are still in the last moments of playing, but here's a roundup of the games, how they finished. So in Group A, Galatasaray 2-2 draw with Copenhagen earlier on. Bayern Munich have come out on top against United, winning 4-3. Full-time result there. So United have at least made the scoreline look a bit healthier. Was Bayern Munich coming out on top in that one. In Group B, as we know, Arsenal coming out comfortable winners, 4-0 against PSV Eindhoven. And in the other game, guys, it's finished Seville 1, Lens 1. So that means Arsenal will go top of the group, 3 points, with Seville and Lens behind on 1 point. In Group C, as we know, Real Madrid won 1-0 earlier on today against Union Berlin. And the other game has just finished. Sporting Braga losing 2-1 to Napoli. And in Group B, Benfica 0, Red Bull Salzburg 2, and also Real Sociedad drawing 1-1 with Inter. So Inter managed to at least get that equaliser. They were 1-0 down for the majority of that game, but they got themselves back into it. In the English Championship, guys, it's finished Blackburn Rovers 1, Sunderland 3, Huddersfield Town 2, Stoke City 2, Hull City 0, Leeds United 0, Millwall 3, Rotherham United 0, Watford 2, West Bromwich Albion 2, Norwich City 0, Leicester City 2. In the Europa Conference League, one game as well to guys. Lille have won 2-0 against a team I can't even read out, so I'm not going to try. I did try it before, but It's such a mouthful. I don't know. I've never heard of the club. And some club, Olympia or Olympia or something like that. I can't pronounce it, guys. And also one game tonight in the FA Cup qualifiers down there in the non-league part of the UK football pyramid. And that game still not showing a result. So there you go. That brings you guys up to date as best possible around the grounds. Where was I up to with the chat? That's where we're up to. So Rich Paul Sports saying, I'll take 4-0. But you're right about being ruthless. Right. So I read that one. Thank you, Rich Paul Sports. Top stuff, mate. Kira236 saying, we will take Bayern down at Old Trafford. Thank you for that, Kira236. Yeah, I think, to be fair, it looked like United were going to be in big trouble tonight, but you guys managed to at least pull a few goals back and make the scoreline look a bit healthier. So thank you for that, Kira236. Yeah, hopefully United can get some points on the board in their next home game. I think it's home they play next, innit? So thank you for that, mate. Let's hope United can get some points on the board because we do want to see as many UK clubs progress in the competition. So thanks for that, mate. Rich Paul Sports saying your summary sounds like a harp. Your summary sounds like a harp from heaven. Delighted at the return to the Champions League. 4-3 to Bayern. What a crazy game. Bayern are not likely to win this title with that kind of defending. Well, I haven't seen the game, mate. I haven't seen any of it, so I'd be a bit hard to judge it. It does look like thingy. But let's be honest, even though United are not at the best at the minute, if they've got time on the ball and Bayern leave themselves exposed at the back, United have got players that can exploit that, so we know they're not at their best at the minute. We know they're having a bad time with results, but we also know that if you leave gaps at the back, United have got players that can get in behind and get good, accurate shots on goal. So yeah, but well said, Rich Paul. It's a great point. You're right, mate. If Bayern want to win it, they're going to have to get their act together and tighten up that defense. But I think Bayern, when they're in the mood to win it, they kind of like that. They kind of get better as the competition goes on, doesn't it? As the competition develops, they kind of gradually improve their form and their momentum. So yeah, I would still. I know what you're saying. It is a shocker with the amount of goals they've conceded, and didn't expect it to turn out like that. But like I say, I still think Bayern will be strong when it gets to the knockout stages. Joey saying, nice one, Gaz. Take it easy. Catch you soon. Thank you, Joey. It's an absolute pleasure, as always, having you involved, mate. And thank you very much for your company. Appreciate you listening in the background while you had your hands full with the youngsters, mate. So thank you, Joey. You're an absolute star. Top man. Nice one, mate. Hope you enjoy what's left of your evening. Stay safe and well, Joey. And yeah, hopefully catch you again soon on the next one, mate. So nice one, Joey. I don't know if Rich Ball Sport wants to get a final comment in if you're still there, mate. Or Ben, if you're still there, I'm going to jump off in a sec, guys, and go and get some food. Want to get some food so I can hopefully try and get to bed a little bit earlier tonight. So that's the problem when you're eating late after the live streams. You need time for your food to settle before you can actually go to bed. I'm going to have to work out a new strategy in the future, I think. So yeah, no comments from you guys. Well, thank you for that, Joey. Anyway, mate, thank you to Rich Ball Sports for dropping in. Always good to see you, mate. Kira236, also good to see you. Thank you, mate. Hope you have better result to enjoy next time your team plays, mate. But always good to see you, Kira236. And hope you enjoy yourself, mate. Stay safe and well. Have a good day tomorrow and enjoy the next game of football that you getting behind. Because I think Kira had some good results that we're looking out for at the weekend, I think. But I don't think you've had the results going your way this week, if I'm remembering correctly. So yeah, Kira always on the lookout for different games. Also, thank you, as I say, Rich Ball Sports and Ben, the best League One. Shout out to you as well, mate. I appreciate you coming, getting involved always, and I appreciate the earlier updates as well. Stevie, big shout out to you, mate. Always appreciate the hard work you do in the background, helping keep the chat clean and positive. So nice one, mate. I think I've covered everybody, have I? That's coming tonight. Oh, yes, sorry, Ryan, who kept popped in right at the beginning. So thank you, Ryan, Mr. Barnsley as well. So thank you, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure. As always, always appreciate you guys and your company. So thank you very much. Great start to the Champions League for Arsenal. Let's hope they can keep it running as they've took control of the group early on. So yeah. So final, Kira just dropping in a final comment now. Kira saying, later, man. See you on the next game. Thank you, Kira. Absolutely, mate. Take care. And yep, enjoy the rest of your evening, mate. And I hope the next time you get the result goes your way, mate. But yeah, guys, don't forget, please do hit that like button on your way out as well. If you haven't already, would be appreciated. But thank you, Kira. 236. Stop stuff, mate. I appreciate you coming in, even though I know you were more interested in the other game tonight. So thank you for that. So yeah, and that's it from me for tonight, guys. Take care. Hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Stay safe and well. All the best. Bye for now.